Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dustforce. I didn't start this one back at the main Nexus because I didn't want to have to get back to Tower, although it now occurs to me that even if you go back to the main Nexus and then walk through the door, it leads you to the same place, so I guess I could have. Oh well. Anyway, so, I don't know, I said I wasn't going to do any more episodes tonight because my fingers were getting tired, but here we are, it's still tonight, I can't stay away. Let's give Tower a shot. What is this one? Ah, right. Do I do this one with Dustman, or... I guess so. Dustforce is the other choice, I think. So we want to come through here. Ugh, I don't even remember how this one goes exactly. There we go, around like that. Dash over. There we go, we're through that part at least. Gotta clear out all these guys. Oh no! Ah! Okay, we made it, we made it. Okay, just clear these nice and slow. No funny business, please. This is definitely not the fast way. Alright, we got through a gold level on in almost no time. Nice. This is another one I put a lot of practice into to clear it for the first time, but I'm glad that I was able to do it in a reasonable amount of time this time. And almost as good as my best time. The first time. This has got to be the second time ever in my life I've cleared this level, because most of these gold levels, once I finally cleared them, I don't go back. It's not true for all of them, of course, but... Well, that's gonna have to do some climbing to get back to that one. There we go. Now I remember how to do that pretty easily. Yeah. Ghost Parapets is actually pretty easy for a gold level, I think. So we'll just go do that one. Shouldn't be any trouble. It's just a lot of Oh, it's also the only level without any music. I don't really know why. Anyway, it's just a lot of jumping to small platforms. And that's about it. A couple of enemies scattered throughout, but... just overall... Can you... Ugh! Apparently not, right? Can you do these efficient small movements, getting you a precise amount of distance? You have to go a moderately large distance. And the question is, can you go exactly the distance that you need to? Can you be relatively precise over a large course time distance scale, I guess, is the question. And I don't know, you don't have to be super precise, but you can always adjust if you overshoot. But it's a lot faster if you get it right, of course. Which, as I said, I'm not super obsessed with. I always forget that one's there with time, but for someone who is, that would be important. Being able to land on each one precisely. And using as quick a jump as possible in the process, of course. I don't think I cleared Ghost Parapets on my first try, but it was definitely the easiest gold level I found. There we go. Not too bad. Yep, SS, very good. On we go. I think there's another level over here somewhere. There is, and I did not successfully get to it. I don't know. Where's Moon Temple? Shouldn't we be... I think we unlocked it recently. Oh, I know where it is. Alright, the temple ones are the hardest in each type. So this is Moon Temple up here. And I guess we get to it from this way. Moon Temple was another one of those where the first time I looked at it, I was like, I'm never, ever, ever going to do this. How could anybody do it? But, you know, practice, and eventually you make it. So, like, this one is full of, like, sort of, especially at the beginning, precise, narrow passages with spikes on them, basically. And then it sort of diversifies, but that's how the level starts. And you have to be able to corner jump pretty well to get enough speed up these guys. And also time when you kill these guys to... Ugh. So actually, let me slow down and say that a little bit more. So suppose that we just kill this guy like that, right? It's sort of hard to then get up. And so the idea is you want to make sure that when you're done killing him, your momentum carries you over to the left side of this so that you can jump back and grab that wall. And that's certainly possible using a heavy attack, but it's much easier if you just do 3 light attacks because there's more time for your momentum to carry you. Okay, just dash across. Oh my god, don't climb, you idiot. No! Oh! Alright. I'm not... So normally, in previous levels, you've seen me when I make a mistake, I just go back to the beginning. This is because, of course, I want to get an SS, and you can't after you've, like, died once. But on harder levels, I often want to practice a section, and so it's still useful to play the level to the end, even though I can't possibly get an SS for this performance, just so I remember what all the bits are and how to execute them. There we go, and then there's a big jump coming up. Good enough. Yeah, that's a bit tricky to do as well. Shouldn't have used my double jump there. Missed. So you can see how, like, all these little mistakes I'm doing, like, most of them I won't do on a given run. Okay, yeah, we are supposed to fall in here. Okay. Right, each of those mistakes is relatively easy to avoid. There's some small chance that I'll make that mistake. Maybe like 25%. But when you have a number of such places to make a mistake throughout a run, or throughout a level, I guess, the chance that you make any one of them really starts to add up. Forgot to use 3 light attacks there. And there I actually did 3 slow light attacks instead of attacking as fast as I could to, god damn it, to give them more time for my momentum to carry me. See, like that. Okay, we need to do... Stop using... God, that's not a hard part! Come on! This is the hard part. I remember when I saw this for the first time. Like, that's the first part of the level you're exposed to, is this early platforming section, and I was like, that's just way too hard. Nobody can do that. And now, like, I'm messing up the easy part that comes after it instead. No? Okay. Very close save there. Okay, I'm just gonna take this slow. Don't have to get a great speed, just want to finish. There we go. Now this big jump. Good enough. And another. I was about to say perfect, and that's why I messed up. Just because I was about to gloat. Good enough, though. I grabbed the ceiling, which is the important part. Going back to pick up all the dust is, you know, slows me down, but not a huge deal. Compared to, like, falling there, which would be a big deal. Alright, that's Moon Temple done. Not the hardest temple. We've actually done 2 of the temples, right? Moon Temple and Ancient Temple, I think is the one in Forest. How are we doing on time? I forgot to start a timer, so I have literally no idea. Okay. Well, let's do another couple levels, I guess. What is this one? How on earth do you get to that? Okay, we're up here. Have I? We've done that one on the left, right? I don't remember what it is. Storeroom or something? Yeah. Have we done this? Yeah, that's Moon Temple. Okay. Short memory, apparently. Ah. So one thing you can do is this ramp here, you can use to launch yourself really far over that way, I think. But I believe there's a way to get there from ghost parapets also. If you sort of like... just... Can I do it by sliding down this? No, not really. Dust Girl, I think, could do... Dust Kid could do that with her extra jump. I don't know. We'll leave that one for later. Go do some more difficult city level, maybe. Don't use your double jump. There we go. Up like this. And around. Scaffolding. What is this level? Ah, right. It's the one where you start out on like a flat surface, and over on your right there's a wall that you have to slide down and then up and under, I believe. Of course, this makes no sense to you guys, but when you see the level, you'll be like, look, he did remember. Start to the right, flat surface, there's a wall, up and under. That's scaffolding. That one, I used up my double jump. It's really easy, like, to make that mistake for me. Because you want to, when you're going down one of these ramps, you kind of want to use your jump at the last second. So that A, you get the maximum amount of speed, and B, you pick up all the dust that's there. If you jump too soon, you miss some of the dust and you're not going as fast as you'd like. But if you jump too late, you end up using your double jump, like, to no real advantage. Which is obviously no good either. I tend more often to jump too late than too early. I don't know if that's like a characteristic of most players or just me, but it's a frustrating mistake to make, to be like going down a slope and like you jump and it's like it used your double jump, but it really wasn't any better than a single jump, and it feels bad. Ah, see, this guy, right? We get here and we don't quite have a combo. There's 2 ways you can arrange to have a combo for that guy. One is I use my double jump again. Is that, remember that cluster of flying like bird things that we used our super against? If you don't super against them, or you use super that only gets like half of them and clear the other half naturally, you'll have enough super for the big old whatever it is at the end. And I think the other thing you could do is to generate a bit of extra dust in that last platforming section on the way to the big dude. Where there's those enemies that you have to fight as you're sort of platforming up. If you hit them with heavies instead of lights, they'll generate some more dust that you can sweep up. And so I think that that's a way to get enough combo. This section here. But then you end up like doing that, right? There we go. Let's test this and see if I do now have a combo having done this. And the answer is no, but then if I attack that guy once, I get combo. So, I don't know. Okay, once again. This is a silver level, right? Yeah. Oh my god, what a terrible, terrible everything. I don't really know if, like... I feel like there is a difficulty grade among the 4 zones of the game, in addition to the difficulty grade of, like, bronze through gold, where... where, like, a gold lab level, I feel like, is harder than a gold forest level. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just imagining it. But certainly some, like, there are some very hard... Really? I thought I was grabbing that wall, but alright, if you say so. There's some very hard, like, golden lab levels that are harder than, like, Ancient Temple, which is supposed to be the hardest gold level, forest level, I think. At any rate, like, each zone has a temple, which is maybe not exactly the hardest, because it's hard to necessarily quantify this stuff, but I think they're supposed to be roughly the hardest. Can't believe I missed that in each zone. So we've already done 2 of the 4 temples in the game, which is nice, right? We did Ancient Temple a while ago, and just this episode we did Moon Temple. What else is left? Concrete Temple is the city one. And I forget what the lab one is called. Ruined Temple, maybe? I don't think so. Obviously didn't want to go back for that, but I missed a spot. That wasn't part of the plan. Oh no! I didn't kill him! Ugh. Hit him only twice, not 3 times. Now it's gonna be driving me crazy. I gotta go figure out what the lab one is called. I had a lot of trouble in lab just like getting to the levels. Some of them are especially hard to get to. Require you to understand mechanics that like are not things that you really need most of the time. I don't remember the details right now. I'm a little bit busy, but I remember struggling with like some kind of getting a double jump off, a dash jump off at the right point in my fall or something, and like learning that you can't do that. It has to be, you can only dash jump at the top of your fall. God! I don't like this guy. Good time though, right? 56 compared to that 101 that's apparently my best ever. If we can just actually finish this stupid level. How is my best time 101? Like, I've made plenty of mistakes on the run where I got there in 56. I don't know what I could have done 5 seconds slower than that. I don't know, it's a mystery. Must have missed something pretty big and had to go back for it, I guess. I think I'm like overshooting or undershooting something in that jump section. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, in this part here. I guess it's just like I'm trying to do it without using my double jump onto that first platform, and the answer is like, no, you're supposed to just use your double jump onto that first platform, and then if you do, it's really easy. Okay, so the thing to do when we get to the big old bear guy, or whatever he is like, just try to get out of his way as soon as possible, then go back in for an attack, and we use a heavy attack. Oh my gosh, we made it. Okay. Got him. Got him. There we go. So I think he's like a construction worker, but he turns into some sort of weird bear monster. Okay, do we want to try to squeeze one more in, having no idea how long this episode's been so far? I don't know, I guess. Let's do this one. Forgotten Tunnel. What is this level? Wait a minute, where's Park? I want to do Park. Park is a city level. That's basement. I feel like we should have done Park already. Do I have it in my level select? Did I just like miss it somewhere? There's Park. I opened the door but didn't go in, apparently. Okay, well, let's do Park. This is one that sort of makes you prove that you understand how to carry momentum out of one of those, out of the bottom of a slide. If you can't do that, then you actually can't get a perfect on the level. You have to basically get over this whole area with like all those diamonds. There's like no dust in that area, so if you can't do it fast enough, you'll lose your combo, and you won't be able to get an SS. So that took me some practice to be able to do, but as a result, I learned how to like control momentum out of the bottom of a slide, which is nice, you know. And then you get to use it some more on the rest of this level to go fast, which is fun. Uh-oh, not going fast enough. There we go. Did we beat this one on the first try? No, I messed up the first slidey bit. Alright, so Park. Is there anything else I've unlocked but not done? Not in City. Okay, now, are there any forest levels left that I haven't done? I think I unlocked all of them, right? Oh, Night Temple. There's a second temple in Forest. I forgot. Oh no, it was Ancient Garden that we did. Or haven't done, but that exists. So we haven't done the Night Temple yet. That's a tough one for sure. All the temples are tough. Yeah, okay, so there's several forest levels left. Let's just have a look at Ancient Garden. Why did we not finish this? I guess it's a gold one, right? I just didn't want to mess with it. But I unlocked it so I wouldn't have to get back there. So this, you have to... This is also about carrying momentum. You can't do that section at all without carrying some momentum from this, I think. Apparently you can carry momentum from there. A bit unorthodox and not really something you should want to do, but it works. What am I doing? That was never, ever, ever going to work. So we come down here and land, then off of that wall. In principle, I think we don't have to do this whole landing bit. We can... Really? Why do I keep bunking there? We should be able to preserve our jump, yeah, like that, and then just come up. Oh, what a dumb way to lose a life, huh? I mean, it's not really losing a life because they're not a resource, but to fall to your death, I suppose. Okay. So again, each of these tricks is not so bad, but just doing them all in sequence without messing one of them up is tricky for sure. For example, you could fail to even get to the first trick. That's one way to mess up. Missed a spot back here. There we go. It's kind of fun to, like I said, to be able to go back and fix mistakes like that. Requires some acrobatics in itself, you know? Probably should have jumped at some point in there, huh? Oh, man. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be done. I used up my jump, so we have to fall down here. And then hit the dang spikes again. Don't use your jump on that section. Like, it's clearly easy to not use your jump, but I just use it because, like, oh, we're about to land. But we don't actually land. We, like, get to a wall. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, we can do it like this, I guess? He looks so desperate just swinging that broom, like, clearly something messed up. Try to rescue it somehow. I don't know, poor guy. He should have a more competent pilot. Yeah, that was not the way to do it. To fix the mistake. I should have just gone forward and then gone back to fix it, rather than trying to combine those two into a single action. There we go. Didn't use the jump, and now we can follow through. Attack up so it doesn't... What am I doing? Alright. Whatever, it worked. That's what counts. Alright, so like I said, I don't know how long we've been recording, but this feels like I've done a lot this episode, right? So let's call it a break here, and then get back to clearing some of these levels. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.